When the Eco Steering Committee asked me, why eco, I had to stop and think. And I realized it was during the 2006 Greater Essex County District School Board Eco School Conference we were first introduced to the findings in Robert Louv's book, Last Child in the Woods, Saving Our Children from Nature Deficit Disorder. Louvre identified the absence of nature in the lives of children today and the disturbing trends this disconnect with the natural world is having on the physical and mental health of children and adults. It was during this conference that I reflected on my childhood. My family had a rule that during the school year, TV was only allowed after school until dinner. And after dinner, it was not on at all. During the summer, it could only be on for 1 hour in the morning. We didn't have computers, iPads, or gaming stations. What I did have was the best backyard full of trees, like a forest, with a creek in the back that fed into Wheatley Provincial Park. It also had big rocks that could be anything my imagination wanted. A fort, an airplane, a table to color, or the perfect spot to enjoy a picnic. I'm thankful my parents ensured I had time to explore and appreciate nature. I'm thankful they cultivated my curiosity by simply saying, go out and play. It is these background experiences I bring that adds to my enthusiasm for eco schools. As a principal, I find eco schools a great way for me to connect to the students at school. At Belle River, we have a 20-minute eco meeting during one of the nutrition breaks every other week. The meeting is open to everyone, and more students join up each time. It's evident that these students want to be involved with taking care of our school and their precious earth. I also use eco schools as an effective way to develop a kind, caring school culture. It is through eco schools activities that our students' disabilities are seen as abilities. It is through eco school activities that students are empowered to work together, to take on leadership roles, which in turn builds self-esteem and a sense of belonging. My role in eco schools is really a task and structured learning. I work with students to break down eco activities into simple step-by-step instructions, which the students then become responsible for. One of our best practices is to give the work to the kids. Without a doubt, our best practice is having Mr. Richardson on board. He ensures all our eco activities are successful. Now we will hear from other eco team members about best practices.
Keep good practices in place, but be flexible to make changes. Last year, as a school of 475 students, and with our students eating first, then going outside, we had plenty of time for the recycling crew to complete recycling each day. This year we had to modify our practices to make each classroom responsible for bringing their recycling to a central location at the beginning of period 3. As we grew to close to 700 students, we liked this practice because every class had to take on ownership of the recycling bins. Cross-contamination also improved as students pressure their classmates to put items in the correct bins. This seemed to work for the most part.
Unfortunately, we discovered many bins were not being emptied regularly. We now have a recycling team of 2 grade 6s and 4 primary students who recycle and compost the staff room, offices, the library, and bathrooms. At the beginning of period 5, they are able to complete the task in about 10 minutes.
Junior students are asked to complete spot checks of garbage pails and recycling bins, particularly to ensure we are avoiding cross-contamination. Students share results on the PA. We use resources from Windsor Waste Authority.
Use eco badges to identify students have permission to be in the home.
First I empty out the compost before I clean them. Then we clean them, bring them back, wait till next Friday, clean them again, then stir the compost and clean them again.
Evidence of eco schools is all around the school. Each class has a recycle station. In our entry, you will see the composter cart and a large recycling station. Well, our school's recycling program is made up out of students that volunteered to be become Eco Team members. I felt that if I joined the Eco Team, I could help other kids at the whole school learn that they need to conserve energy and help our planet be a better place to live.